What's up? Yeah. This is your boy Fearless Eagle right here on What's the Topic Show, and we're doing this. Yeah, you know how we do it. Everything is like really awesome, and yeah, I know like you guys are really inspired. You listening to this is really inspired. Are really inspired. You know, here on What's the Topic, we just do things how we do it without changing any structure. You know how we create things, we create the raps, we create the words, we create the rhymes, everything is on point, everything is different, that's how we do it. Yeah, even creating the lyrics, you know, the lyrical stuff, you know, the one that we add the flavor and all those things, so it's like really awesome. But what can I say? This is just What's the Topic. We do this, you know. We even changed our accent. I don't even know what to sound like, but yeah. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always being here. And today is the final episode of the quiz. Yeah, this is the final quiz. That's the topic for today. And yeah, I really hope that you're gonna enjoy this, because we have finally gotten to that point where we're gonna be this is the last time we're ever going to do the quiz. And the journey has been really awesome and amazing. That's me crying. I'm just crying. I'm crying. Okay, we don't cry on What's the Topic. So going back to the focus, since this is the final quiz, what should we do? I think we should just go straight into it. Yes, you know, since it's the final quiz, we might as well capitalize with the time and make sure that we do the most with the time. So I'm just gonna dive into it. Going into the quiz, the final quiz, the first question for the quiz is, what's on your bucket list? Yeah, bucket list. It's like the previous quiz. Yes, the quiz that we did last week. What's on my bucket list? I almost said out of words. The tongues were twisting. And yeah, it's really interesting, awesome, right here on What's the Topic when the tongues twist. But what's on my bucket list is I would love to buy my mother a house. That's what it is. Yes, it's like that. And I want to know what's on your bucket list. Second question. Do you like small gatherings or big parties? Small gatherings or big gatherings? Okay. And yeah, the big one was actually a party. So, okay, to be straight and forward, let's go with the small gathering. I do like small gatherings, but at the same time, I prefer big gatherings as well. So this is the reason why. I'm not an extrovert and I am not an introvert. I'm in between right there. You know, I can be an extrovert when I need to be, and I can also be an introvert when I need to be. I prefer being an introvert because it helps me focus on getting things done and all the stuff. But at the same time, I prefer having the extrovert. Not but. Yay! Woo! The words are creating themselves here on What's the Topic. But yeah, as I was saying, I prefer being an introvert, but I also love the experience of being an extrovert because you get to communicate with other people and connect with other people. So that's why I also love that. So I prefer the small gathering because I get to focus and get things done. That is why I prefer that one. Don't hate me, don't have anything against me. But before we go into more of the questions, here's an awesome track for you.
Hey, this is Sash from Reactive, and radio has never been better. So stay tuned.
jars, carrying treasure, revealing extraordinary power, opening ourselves up to the truth, brilliant light piercing through the darkness. Pressed on every side but not crushed. No, we strive for eternity. We trust not what we see, the resurrection of Christ revealed through humanity. Pressed on every side but not crushed. No, we strive for eternity. We trust not what we see, the resurrection of Christ revealed through humanity. Not always sure what to do, but quitting ain't an option. Knocked down, but the light is never out. Persecuted, but never forsaken. So no, we're never giving up. Our inner being is being renewed every day. Difficulty producing the substance for a glory beyond comparison. Pressed on every side but not crushed. No, we strive for eternity. We trust not what we see, the resurrection of Christ revealed through humanity. Pressed on every side but not crushed. No, we strive for eternity. We trust not what we see, the resurrection of Christ revealed through humanity. Not focusing my attention on the seen, but the unseen. Not distracted by slight short-lived troubles. No, we endure. I will focus on the King of Kings, 'cause He loves me. I'll focus on His mercies, 'cause He leads me. I'll focus on His healing power, 'cause He's got me. I'll focus on His provision, 'cause He feeds me. I'll focus on His victory. He already set me free. Pressed on every side but not crushed. No, we strive for eternity. We trust not what we see, the resurrection of Christ revealed through humanity. Pressed on every side but not crushed. No, we strive for eternity. We trust not what we see, the resurrection of Christ revealed through humanity.
Yeah. And that was Eternity by Reactive. You can actually get those awesome, amazing tracks, albums, awesome jams on any platform that you can get the music on, like Spotify or Apple. Yeah, I'm like rapping on the beat. I know, like, it's really, really awesome. So yeah, that was Eternity, as I said, by Reactive. You can catch their album on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcast, like, yeah, wherever you want to get them, even Google itself. Google knows them. So yeah, make sure you get their awesome, amazing tracks, album. And by the way, their new album came out called The Movement. Like, really, really awesome tracks right there. So go check them out. You'll love them. Let's get back into the real stuff. The real awesome stuff. Yeah. So, going on with the question. The next question that we have right here is, what is the one thing that will end a relationship for you? Jay. Okay, yeah, this one is deep, like really deep. So to be honest, like, okay, from my side, there's a lot, but like just thinking of one thing, and that one thing basically summarizes everything for me. Like, yeah, so to end a relationship, yay. Okay, if I had to be in it at this point, I wouldn't go out. So if I'm in it, that means I know that I'm in it with the right person. So let me say, what is the one thing that will prevent me from going into the relationship? That one thing would be a woman that is not focused on the Lord. That is the one thing that would actually get me not to get into a relationship. So that's from my side. And yeah, if I had to be in one, like I'm telling you, okay, so from my side, it would be a woman that does not have vision or purpose, and they just living life for the sake of living. And yeah, there's no vision, there's no focusing on God, character is not focused on God. So that is the one thing that, yeah, from my side will actually end it. So I want to know what yours, yeah, is the one thing that from your side will end the relationship. I want to know what that is. Moving on to the next question. What was the best television show on when you were a child? Jay. Okay, it's not really a television show. Like for me, when I was a child, I used to watch a lot of cartoons, animations. Yeah, cartoons and animations were my favorite stuff to watch, like Dragon Ball, all those things. But to be honest, like Dragon Ball wasn't my favorite when it comes to cartoons or animations. My favorite was Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was my favorite. Like I would wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. depending on what time they're showing it, just to watch it. So that was my favorite. I was willing to sacrifice my sleep to watch that cartoon. Like, yeah, it was like really, really awesome as a child, because I used to love doing that because I felt like I achieved a lot. Yeah. So going on to the next question. What's the one topic in Trivial Pursuit you could clean up in? Jay! Yeah, that one. It's like really interesting. So, okay, the one topic. That one is really unexpected. Like I wasn't even thinking of such a question. From my side, Jay. Okay, I really can't think of any because like it was just unexpected on the spot. Bam. So I wanna hear what from your side. Yeah, it is. What's the topic? From my side, I'll make sure I tell you what the topic is as soon as I actually remember the question and I get the topic. And I'm like, yeah, that's the one that fits the description. So let me know what it is. What's your topic? Right here on What's the Topic, right? Aha. So, moving on. Who would you have dinner with if you could? Dead or alive? First thing, I will not have dinner with a dead person. Okay, but I do get the question. Whether they dead or they alive. So the one person that I would have dinner with, like really, really interesting. It's like deep stuff. Yeah. Let me be honest with you. The one person that I would really love to have dinner, it's like a family reunion type of situation. Not really reunion because we have never been apart and we're not living in separate places all over the world or the country. But the one person that I would really have dinner with would be my mom. Yeah, she takes it. That is the one person. Yes, from my side. Moving on. Next question is, what would you give someone as a gift if money was no object? Jay. The one thing that I would give someone as a gift would be my time and full attention. Because time is valuable and attention, like you can't replace that. So that is from my side, and that is the one thing that I would actually give. And I feel like, that one takes it all. Like for me, it takes it all. So that's from my side. I want to know what yours is from your side. What do you say? So going on to the next question. What's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to you? Sure. Okay, yeah, that one. Yo. The nicest thing. I want to know what yours is. From my side, the nicest thing that someone has ever said to me, yo, it's like, okay, I don't know, it's hard for me because I'm like thinking, there's a lot of nice things that they've said to me, but what is the nicest? So I'm like thinking, what is the nicest? Okay, I guess this actually proves the statement, because yeah, I don't understand, like, yeah, for me it's a good thing. So the one thing that I have received from multiple people was I'm weird. So yeah, I guess that is like, yeah, for me the nicest thing you can ever say, because what you're basically saying is I'm different, I'm not like the rest, so that's why I'm weird. So yeah, that's from my side. I don't know about you, so you tell me. Next question is, what is your favorite terrible song? Jay! Favorite terrible song? Do I even have a favorite terrible song? Jay. Okay, I do not have a terrible song. If it's terrible, it's terrible. It's not my favorite. That's why it's on the terrible list. So thinking of terrible song. Whoa. At this point, I actually do not have any terrible song, because yeah, me, I'm that person that listens to all types of genres. So I want to learn. And the reason why I listen to all types of genres is because myself, I'm a producer, so I need to know how different types of genres they sound. So you see, that's why. So I do not have any terrible song. The day I'll get a terrible song, I'll be like, guys, I am going live right now because I just found my terrible song. And yeah, this is my terrible song. So that is what I'll do. But until that day comes, I do not have a terrible song. Let me know, what is your favorite terrible song? If it's your favorite terrible song, I don't know how it can be your favorite and terrible at the same time. So that is basically one of the things that are in my mind. But yeah, what can we say? We all have different types of lives that we're living. Next question. What is your favorite? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Okay, what is your favorite superhero? Boom. My favorite superhero. Okay, to be honest with you, I'm a Marvel fan, so my favorite superhero will be Doctor Strange, because I would love to go back to time and go forward into time. So yeah, that's basically from my side. Let me know what yours is, but before we go into more of the stuff, here's a song.
Trying to get my mind right, ducking out the limelight, distant from the drama and just trying to treat my wife nice. Hustling full of goals, diamonds in the rough, feeling pressure but we still shine. Finna come up and I felt them hard burdens of them lonely days. No pot to pee in, broken needing pay. I'm in peace in the struggle, calm under pressure, accustomed to the tussle. It just made me stronger. Reasons why I celebrate the king. He died for my sins. I'm humbled to esteem, blessed to be a chosen vessel. This world can't hold me. Jehovah Jireh got me, so these jokers can't clone me. Blessed to be alive, y'all. Could've died to old me. That would've been a tragedy. These words would've had to cease. Would've been a casualty. And yo, I was sinning deep, breaking God's heart. That's why I'm grateful that I'm set free.
I've been through some things in this life of mine. Thought I couldn't win till Christ came in my life. Had a rough start, losing double time. But then I came back and went to overtime. Overtime, yeah. Overtime, yeah. I felt I couldn't win till Christ came in my life. And then I came back and went to overtime.
Cards I was dealt. The Michael's been dead, homie, broken off the shelf. And I don't gotta rap like everybody else. I'm clearly something different, boy, banking on myself. Listen, trusting in the king, humbled by the chosen one, walking with the truth, so I listen to the chosen son. These bars are anointed, I ain't the only one, but shouldn't be ignored like a crook with a loaded gun. I'm grateful for the air that I breathe, the skin that I'm in, boy, the fact I really need when them times get hard. I just bow on my knees, no longer looking for trees to get high when feeling grief. No longer pouring up Henny or swigging the OE. I'm set now, boy, not slurring off codeine. Not hanging hard with thugs or ducking the police. Not running from my past, I face it with God's peace.
I've been through some things in this life of mine. Thought I couldn't win till Christ came in my life. Had a rough start, losing double time. But then I came back and went to overtime. Overtime, yeah. Overtime, yeah. I felt I couldn't win till Christ came in my life. And then I came back and went to overtime, yeah.
You can stream Reactive's very own The Movement album on Spotify and Apple iTunes. Reactive is a movement.
Yeah. There was an awesome jam. For those who do not know what that jam was, it is a song titled Over Time. Yes, that is basically what the song was. Over time, when you go into the artist, you actually look for the artist called JJ. So that was Over Time by JJ. And make sure you go onto Google, In fact, why go to Google when you have Active Search, when you have House Master, Fearless Mixes by DJ Mo SA. Yeah, for some people they call him DJ Moresa. So that's what they call him. And yeah, I actually get finished. I'm like laughing there. I'm like, yo, DJ Moresa. Jay, too much, Baba, too much. But yeah, there's like really awesome stuff that you can get right here on Active FM, yeah, where Christ music is hot music. Yeah, make sure you tuned into everything that we do. You'll actually love it. So, going back into the question, yeah, make sure that you're listening. Yeah, that's me being creative again. So, the next question is there someone you want to run for president that hasn't? Jai! President. Okay, the one person that I would actually think of right now that I would actually love to be in that presidential seat would be Pastor Gavin Enslin. Like, he is a man of vision, a man that actually knows. From my point of view, I see him as a man that knows how to run a whole country. He knows how to run a whole nation, and he will be able to actually lead a nation. So that is the one person that, from my side, he hasn't been on that presidential seat, and I would actually love him to be on that seat because I believe the country is gonna flourish with his leadership. Him being in leadership, the country will flourish. I'm not saying now the current president is doing a bad job. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I see him as a guy that would actually get the nation to flourish. So that's from my side. I want to know what your side is, and why you saying that person. So going on to the next question. What was the worst day of your life? Sure. Worst day of my life. That is deep. Yeah, to be honest, that is deep, because now I have to think what is the worst day of my life, because my brain doesn't focus almost say that stuff, but when I'm coming, as I'm saying, my brain doesn't focus on the wrong things and actually dwell on them and be like, okay, this I'll never forget. So most of the stuff that are horrible and negative, I normally forget them unless someone comes to me and reminds me the specific day, the specific date, the exact time and what happened. Then I'll be like, oh yes, I remember that time. This. Yeah, okay. I see. You still remember that? Yo, that's deep. So that is me basically. I'm like, yeah, out there thinking my own stuff and yeah, positive stuff, word, yeah, the Bible and all the stuff. That's what my brain is like really focused on. So yeah, let me know what yours is. But yeah, from my side, I'm moving on to the next question. And the next question is, would you prefer to have a smart brain or happiness? Woo, okay. I prefer happiness from my side because yeah, happiness for me, if you got happiness in your life, you're like sorted for a lifetime. I mean, yeah, you can have the brains, and if you're not happy, if you don't have happiness within your life, you'll be miserable. You'll have a smart, miserable life. So that is basically what my side is thinking. Let me know what you prefer. But yeah, me, I prefer happiness. So that is from my side. Next question. What is the reason for the last time you cried? Hey yo, I didn't cry. I don't cry. Men don't cry. So me, I don't cry. So I do not have the last time that I cried, and I do not have a reason for you to actually go back to the last time I cried. So I don't cry. Yeah, the last time I cried, I can't even remember. That's how far it is. But yeah, let me know what your side is. I want to hear, I want to make sure I comment, I want to interact with you. And yeah, it's like really, really awesome. Going on to the next question. What does it say? I hope you're ready for this, because I was saying that so that your brain can be like, let me guess. It says this, that. No. This is what the question is. What's one thing your siblings or parents don't know about you? Jay! Okay, this one I wasn't expecting. Yo, that's like, Jay! So what is the one thing that my siblings and my parents don't know about me? I'm like thinking here. So I think it would be, sure, okay, there's like deep stuff, there's other things that are not really that deep, and I'm like just thinking, okay, which one do I release, the deep ones or the non-deep ones? But before I release the deep or non-deep, I want you to comment and make sure that you get hold of me and let me know what is your side of the story. Like, what is that thing? Let me know. Yeah, like, yo, it's like really, really awesome. So for my side, do not judge. Do not judge. So there was a time in grade 9. So I was like in grade 9, and then yeah, on Facebook I sent someone a message, and then eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna ignore this person. And then my friend decided to actually type a message that, sure, I was like, okay, this is like interesting and all that stuff. He's typed a message to that female, basically telling that female that we should meet. And that female gave me her house address, her house number, and told me I must meet her the following day. The following day, I wasn't interested in going because I was like, I'm not the one that asked you to meet me. It was my friend. So the following day, the person sent me a message, and then I responded. Then the person was shocked because I responded. The person was expecting me to not respond like the rest, because the person has done the same thing to the rest. So the fact that I responded, the person was shocked. It's like, okay, I thought you were gonna write me off, block me, unfriend me, and do all those stuff, but you didn't. And then yeah, eventually the person told me, okay, come on this day and that. And then yeah, the one thing that they don't know up to this day is that when they went to drop me there by that person's house, I told them that it's my friend's party, and there was no party there. So that is the one thing that they do not know. But yeah, there were people there. So yeah, that is the one side of the story. So yeah, that is the one thing that they do not know. They actually escorted me in a car and dropped me off, and then went back home, yeah, to a house that never had a party. So that is the one thing. Moving on to the next question. Yeah. So, yay! Name a cartoon character you think is the best. From my side, I love anime, so that I have to say, and my favorite anime is Naruto, and my favorite character in that whole anime is Kakashi Sensei. So I actually love that guy. Like I love his personality, his character, like the way he is as a character within the game. Yeah, no, not their game, like, okay, for them it's a game, they got games and all those trials and all the stuff, but yeah, for me it's an anime. But I love everything about Kakashi Sensei, the way he thinks, even strategies and teaching and all those stuff. So that is, my one character that I think is the best. So that's from my side. Let me know what your side is, and also let me know what your favorite anime. Going on to the next question. If money were not options, where would you live? Sure. Okay, honestly speaking, I actually love where I am. Like, this is South Africa. Like, South Africa is deep. Like, we gangster here. Like, we doing the most. Yes, something that I have to say. Like, we are really tough here. Like, really, really tough. Yes, like, we go through a lot of tough times. Yes, and even the cops, like, they chase us and stuff like that. But we tough like that. So besides South Africa, I think I would like the one place that I've always wanted to go to was LA. Like Los Angeles. Yes, that is the one place that I've always wanted to go to, and besides LA, it's San Francisco. So that is the other place that I would love to go to. But if it wasn't South Africa, that's like the two places that in my brain I would think of going to, and probably I would actually go to and make sure that I'm there. So that is from my side. But besides those two, I'm cool here in South Africa, especially even during this time. I'm not all focused on going that side. No. We are good here in South Africa. Make sure we stay here. Yeah, we be tough here. Yes. So that's from my side. I don't know about your side. Let me know what your side is and where would you live. So that is what I want to know from your side. But now going into the next question. What did you do for fun in high school? Sure, the one thing that I actually loved doing, and it was like for fun, but could have turned into a career, I just didn't pursue it as a career, it's athletics. Like, I'm a sprinter, so I do 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, and then I stop. So that is there, because I once did 800. Sure, the fire I saw. And then before the 800, I tried 1.5. Yay! Dead. And last lap, I saw fire. I was like, but in fact, that wasn't fire. I used to do cross country. So let me know what your side is, and it's gonna be really, really awesome. But until that moment comes, here is the final session that we're gonna go into of an awesome, amazing breather, and then after that, we'll have to say goodbye. So enjoy this.
The wait is over. Hold on tight. We are in the overdrive. Welcome. This is your favorite station. Stay tuned. Turn up the volume.
3, 2, 1.
I told you there was a short, awesome, amazing breather for you. So now going into the last session, I'm gonna have to say goodbye in this session. I don't love saying goodbye. I don't believe in goodbye. I believe in I'll see you soon. But until that time comes, first of all, I would love to say thank you for tuning in and supporting. And secondly, I would love to really just go into the last questions because it's the last episode. So the following question is, what's your favorite book? My favorite book is Scooby-Doo. I used to really love reading Scooby-Doo. Like, I'm not a book lover, reader. I do not love reading. I prefer watching and listening. That's how I learn. I'm a practical learner who loves visuals and audio. So that's me. Not me reading the book. No. I know obviously there's a practical side of taking a book and reading it, but I do not love doing that. So I would prefer taking an audio book and listening to it, or watching a video that has, the book and explaining and all the stuff. So that's from my side. I don't know about your side. Let me know what's your favorite book. My favorite book is Scooby-Doo. Like I said, I used to love them because they were like small books. Like they'll tell us to go and get a book to read. Everybody goes there and takes these huge books. Me, I'll go and look for the Scooby-Doo books, because I know those books, they're not big, but they have big pictures in there and big writings, and then I can finish that thing within a day. So that's me. And yeah, that's basically my favorite book, that I used to love and all those stuff. It's like really, really awesome. So going on into the next question. The next question is, what was your best age in life so far? We actually touched on this in the previous show. Like I told you, this is unexpected questions. I'm not like just reading them and then I'm like, hey, I prepared for this. Nah. It's like on the spot. Like as you are listening to this, I'm also listening to this for the first time. So yeah, my favorite age I would say was when I was 14, because like I said, the only things that I used to worry about was athletics, school, and then if there's extra additional stuff is food. I'm worried about food and sleeping. Besides that, I didn't have no stress, no worries, no girlfriend, no nothing to worry about, stuff like that. Nah. It was just books, athletics, and additional food. That was my life. It was really, really awesome. And then going into the next question. So I hope you're actually ready. This is the question. What's the one thing you want to do that when it's done, we can die happy? Travel the world and tell everybody about Jesus Christ. That is my one. Yep. That is definitely my one, because like I've always had that desire to change lives, and it's like really, really awesome. And for me, I will accomplish that, and it's gonna be done. Next question, before time runs out, not rhymes. Yeah, you almost said other rhymes. It sounds like rhymes and poetry. But before time runs out, I'm just gonna ask two questions. The first one is, do you prefer to apologize for something you did after the fact, or asking permission first? Like we said in the last show, I touched on it. I would prefer asking. So that is my side. I'll ask first and then apologize, So that's from my side. Last question, what would you prefer, money or love? Whoa, that is a very interesting question. I wasn't expecting that one. But from my side, I would prefer love, because even in the Bible, when you look at everything, it doesn't say God is money. In fact, when it describes money, it says money is the root of all evil. So I would prefer love, because God describes himself as love. God is love. So I would prefer having love. So that's from my side. It has really been an awesome, amazing journey to have you tuning in from the first quiz to the second one to this final one. It's like really, really awesome. Just send me those answers and the questions that you have as well. And do not forget us on our personal platforms where you can catch us. So we have a new website as well. It's like really, really awesome. www.activefm.co.za. Iono FM, we are there. Make sure you catch us on Facebook /ActiveFM777. Make sure you get us on our different platforms, but the main one that I want you to basically go to is the website www.activefm.co.za. You can catch the other shows as well. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. Good morning to you if it's in the morning, good afternoon to you if it's in the afternoon, good evening to you if it's in the evening, good night if you're going to sleep. Yes, I'll see you next week, same time, same place. Peace out and God bless.
I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail.
Yeah, My daddy seen him, my mama seen him, grandmama seen him, my auntie seen him, my daughter seen him. Tears of the generation, they drop on the mausoleum. Steps in this warfare like the sands of the Coliseum. Can't trust my emotions, feelings come and then feelings go. Searching for a sign because we buy when they sell us hope. Looking beyond the stars through the lens of a telescope. We really want a genie, not a God that'll tell us no. Think about it, if we could control God, we would string him up. Puppet masters manipulating what he could touch. Just need somebody that we could trust. I promise prayer really works, just not the way that you think it does. Yeah.
I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail.
Yeah.
You never fail.
Yeah, I don't always understand God's reasons. I just know it's hard to understand them in dry seasons. Guess I gotta wrestle with the facts and SOS when I feel trapped. Don't wanna hear another song about my season. I just wanna lock into engage with the weary minds. Dive into the deep where it's broken and teary eyes. I just gotta wrestle with the skeptics while I listen to the questions like all those years of oppression, man, where was God? I get it though. If God would fix everything, that would make him appealing. But since he can't, but he doesn't, that makes him a villain. Dang, I'm in my feelings. Shit. Cause I ain't got all the answers, but I can't walk away. Nah.
I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail. I know the feeling fades, but you never fail. You never fail. You never fail.